What up? Boy, Tom Foolery back with some foolishness. Switch it up. Try to play 2K earlier. That's all I have to say. So as I bump it, I was talking about this game earlier in my previous Warzone video. So I want to show maybe those that don't know this game is 7 Days to Die. It's a survival horror zombie game. And literally right now the only thing to do is to survive. There's no story, no plot. This game is it's unfinished and has been for quite some time. Briefly what happened, Fun Pimps, the company that made this game, teamed up with Telltale Games, whatever, to make this game, and then Telltale Games went down a couple years ago, closed down, and so Fun Pimps had to spend all their money to basically get the rights back for this game. And it might have been a couple other games, I'm not sure, but I want to say this was like their main project, their main baby. But all that money was going into resources for not only the PC version, but the console port of this game. And since they spent all that money and they broke now, you can't finish it. There's no more resources, nobody to work on it. The console port division is gone, it's done. You know, they don't have money enough to pay people to work on it. I mean, maybe one person, but I don't know much about game design, but I know it takes more than one person to work on a game, and especially a game successful as this. So I'm gonna just jump in my world, explore around a little bit, show you guys some stuff. The funny thing is, the last time I played this, I said I'm done playing it because I made it to 300 in like 5 days, and I mean, there's only so much you can do, you know. You can, when you start, you can set it up to how you want. This is a difficult game because there's no like real instruction on what to do, what works. Best thing to do is kind of just like really fly by. And if you don't have shelter when the first blood moon comes, you're pretty much dead. This probably won't be too long. I think my girls are on the way home, or about to be home soon. So it's probably a quick little video. Default settings, here you go. Scavenger, Adventure, Nomad, Warrior, Survival. It's insane. I had to start playing Scavenger and was still having problems. That's how difficult this game is without a proper tutorial in place for it. Well, now I moved up to Nomads. It's like experienced FPS players, and it's right in the middle. Works for me. This is for zombies running in walking conditions. Default walk day, run night. You can switch it to them running all the time. I'm cool. Enemy aggression shows how aggressive zombies are. Feral means zombies are very aggressive, can sense you even through walls at night. I ain't have time for all that. Daylight length, how many hours it is, 24-hour cycle, military time. Who would play on 12 hours? 12-hour days, that's insane. Because 12-hour days means you have 12 hours sunlight and 12 hours of night, bro. I'd be sweating over, well, I think 6 hours. Yes, 6 hours of darkness. Like, that's crazy. You do some mod stuff, you know. When you die, you drop everything. Drop your stuff in your backpack. Drop stuff on your tool belt, or drop everything. Memories, like real time. It says time in real seconds. The zombie will pursue you till he gives up. Now, medium, you might be like, man, that's speed, no, 100%. It might be normal, but that's pretty It's not how, it's kind of, it goes like how many spawn and how often. Medium is like perfect. I've done had it on very high before, and it gets a little crazy. Block durability, you can change this. Less damage to blocks, stuff like that. I think it's normally on 100. I just put it on 50. I don't. Loot respawn times, amount of days that go by, the loot comes back around in game. So if you go to a house and 30 days later, come back to that house. There's gonna be new stuff in there. Loot abundance. It doesn't mean better loot. It just means more loot. It's even with this on 200%, it's still like you still rarely get stuff. And if it is stuff you don't need. Airdrops, ironically, I set to try. I used to have it every 72 hours, every 3 days. But now that I'm pretty much established, 300 days in, I don't need them as often, so I just do once a week. And ironically, once a week is on the blood moons, which I'll get into more here in a second. This 24 hours I can have, so 30 minutes. If I play this for 30 minutes, that's a full day cycle. So, mark airdrops on the map. I mean, that's if you're playing with people. And then you can set rule sets, which just like automatically give you what do you want to put it on. I know it says it's on scavenger. It's easiest difficulty sound for new players. That doesn't overrule all the minor stuff I have, so I ain't no bubble blowing baby. Now, as it says in the names, in the game's title, that is a burnt victim zombie. They're just on fire and they smack you around. That's really all. As it says in the title, you have 7 days. Every 7 days, blood moon occurs, which for me, in the timing I have, 18 hours sunlight, 6 dark, from 2200 to 4 o'clock in the morning. On any regular night, is when zombies become aggressive. They run. They won't really hunt you, but they'll be a little bit more aggressive. On blood moons, they're coming after you regardless, and you're actually going to see a blood moon, honestly, because just to keep track, like I said, it's every 7 days. I made a little sign. So day 308, which is 2 days from now. See, that's the sound. Morning comes, zombies stop being aggressive. The zombies stop running. I want to go out and show you guys my base I've worked hard on. But yeah, every 7 days, blood moon happens. The sky gets like dark red. You hear the screams of the damned. Take cover, bunker down, get ready for a fight because they coming. Now, I know this game, it's not polished. You're probably like, man, it looks like shit. You're not right. You're not wrong. But it kind of looks good. Like, it's not. For me, I see the potential. I'm a little max. Like I said, PC is the only one getting worked on. And this game is still in alpha. Been in alpha for years. But, you know, they have the later version. So it looks better and they have more stuff. So unfortunately, I don't know if ever, I hope so, please, Fun Pimps. If this game was to ever be finished, would I have to start over on this world? I don't know. Anyway, this is my base. I've worked very hard on my fortress here. Originally, you can either do the preset maps or you can do a random world map. I did the preset map for Navagine, whatever this place is called, fictional place in Arizona. And I started here, my little house. I'll probably drive by it. I started in this area, but I'm like, it's too cold. I want to go out, expand, and I just explored more so towards the east side of my map, and I came across this gas station. It literally was. It was just that brick building here. Um, this little overhang was, you know, I forgot I have traps there. Wow, I don't have anything. I forgot. I wasn't supposed to play this game. Um, little overhang thing had a little gas, you know, pumps stuff like that. Yeah, I was just like, fine, I'm gonna hunker down here, and I built. It took me a while. The first thing I built was this defensive tower. This game, I didn't know against. They don't really tell you. This game deals with integrity, like structural integrity. So different types of building material has different, you know, levels of integrity or whatever. Wood is 8, so that's why you see these pillars in the middle. This, I'm gonna run over here. Swing. Structure right here. I mean, this was the second tower I ever built, eventually, and that's why it's 4 wide, because 1 wasn't big enough for what I wanted to do. But across, if I didn't have that, it would collapse. Because like I said, it just deals with structural integrity. The realism of this game is pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. They definitely could tweak it, but it's pretty good. We can go ahead and go up there. And this used to be like it for me, because I watched a couple videos and found out my own tips and tricks, and so what I really started with was like just this. This is a garage, literally car garage. This was not tucked out. It was literally like if you go to a car shop, garage, whatever. This is where you would drive your car over, and the mechanics would go down and fix your car. Everything in here, all mine. I built it, put it in here. Lights, bathroom, little kitchen here, table, like all this is mine, except the workshop table. Thankfully, that was already here. I even put this little stool here. But yeah, everything, I gutted this whole room out and turned it into my little room, little TV. I built all this, built it all, because I love a safe with my money in it from all the treasures you find. But yeah, I love survival games, so I put hours to it, and this is like my main problem, because my brain likes to be creative. It's kind of running sluggy, but whatever. It's probably because I'm trying to download stuff too at the same time. Hold on, let me pause all that stuff downloading at this moment. Pause. Yeah, show and pause all that. It's probably what's making my game all joogly joggly. Anyway, the reason these are here, so I can shoot through. I know it's a frame, and the frame is basically cobblestone. There's those walls over there, but these are easier to shoot through, obviously, than just regular wood frames, which is, I mean, basically just a square block. Yeah, I thought I could fall through it, but I'm taking advantage of the loopholes, you know. So I built all this, built the second one. I was upset because the first time I built it, it fell. So yeah, I had to deal with that. There are different defenses, as you can see down there. You can put spike traps, barbed wires. Those used to be wooden spikes, like these ones I put on here, really just for decoration, and climbers, which are type of zombie that climbs, which I hate because they're like little boys, little boy teenagers. I don't know, some but they're loud, they scream, and they're fast. But yeah, it used to be wood, but I hit a surplus of iron eventually, and I just upgraded them. Which that one I upgraded a little bit too much, but more the better. Let's see. The next thing I built, was my towers here. Well, actually, I built my farm, which in this game, school said. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's only 11 things you can do right now. You have your potatoes, you have corn, you have yucca fruit. Oh, come on. I made a gap right there. Just let me go through it. Cotton. Coffee beans, gold flowers, blueberries, and chrysanthemums. Red flowers. Oh my god. Wait. I don't have anything. Wait. I wasn't ready for this. Wait. No, not my hunter rifle. No, grab the AK, bro. Grab the AK. Grab it. I was not ready for y'all to be here already. Alright, go. Where did y'all even come from? Man, I grabbed my AK. The best. God, what are y'all doing? Get out of here. Bro. Y'all have 2 more days to the blood boon. Go on somewhere. No. Just like any other AK and any FPS game, the recoil on this bad boy is insane. Usually a double tap does the trick. I know I heard one. There he is. I hate crawlers. Who is that? Sir. I'm trying to give a tour of my base. I mean, I was gonna turn it off, but see, look at it. You turn it up 200. You still running this. I don't care about wood. All these trees. You think I give a foot about wood? Oh man. Alright, whatever. See what they got. I don't need water. Old sham sandwiches. These are emergency only. They give you food poisoning. Chance. 60% chance. I have overalls. I was trying to break down this game like in a whole for you guys without too much distraction, but see, I'll grab this food. I really don't need it, but chicken rations are good for you. Oh wow. I'll get to that why my base is built this way, and as you can see, miso. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. I'm sorry. Hate y'all. So, I'll keep my AK on me, but hold on, I'm just put all this crap up. My resources. Alright. So I was hops flowers, aloe vera, and then mushrooms. Mushrooms are the only thing in this game that can grow without the ground being hoed. So, which is good. But good to get this stuff going because everything has its purpose. Have little signs for me to. It's literally just 70 seeds each. I don't know. I just some of this I like. When I made this, I didn't plan it. Like I didn't count it. It just worked out for me. I was just like, bump it. I'm gonna just pick these up because I'm tired and I just want to walk through here. And yeah, but back. Oh my God, I left my door open. Well, I mean, it's a fortress. It's kind of impenetrable, but not really. All right, I built these. I built after I bunkered in, made that. And I was like, man, I'm tired of. If you saw out here, I put barbed wire wooden spikes all around here. Barbed wire slows them down, whether it's this kind or the kind you saw back there. And then wood spikes really do extra damage. I used to have more. I used to have like a little walkway to this door here. This was already here, except for those pipes. I put those pipes on there for no reason. I used to have a lot, and then I was just like, I'm burning through my resources, and I'm not getting no adventuring done because I'm having to go get a bunch of wood, get a bunch of this and that, and I'm like, I want to go adventuring. So then I was just like, bump it, dig up a bunch of rocks, hit a bunch of rocks, and I made this fence around my base. These cobblestone pillars. This is just my garage for a mini bike. Don't worry about him. His name's Wiggy? Ziggy. Can't remember. I think Wiggy died, and I had to make a new one and named him Ziggy. But we'll just call him Wiggy. Yeah, I built all, and it takes a while. It's not just a place kind of thing. This game, like you saw up there, the cobblestone frames. Let me just go ahead. I have stuff back here in my dumpster. That's my building dumpster. This stuff like this, you have to put a wood frame down. You put a wood frame down, then you have to hit it with a hammer to make it the regular blocks. You can hit it again, it upgrades it. You hit it again, it makes it that iron pillar right there, right here. This is what that looks like. I think I might have one out here. Do I have one iron? Well, this is the second one. If you can tell, it looks a little different. It has this like this horizontal on the tops and bottoms. You hit it again, it goes iron. Like, I don't know. I don't think I have one out here, but it's the same as those iron pillars. It gets the iron around the bottom. Then if you hit it again, it becomes fully encased in iron like that, which is the best. But you can still upgrade it after that. It just takes a lot of resource. Then after I built the Great Wall, I was saying I can't see. These towers work, they're fine. It's smart to always build a little area outside of your base for zombies to focus on, so you don't have to just continuously build up in your base. I was like, this wall was great, but I could see all angles, so whatever. So I built these little towers, these walkways. It took a while, but again, this is my problem with survival games. I just have too much fun building stuff. I was gonna keep going to build it all the way around, but I was like, that's too much. I'll just make a walkway to this side, which I forgot there's barbed wire on those. Ouch. And it goes over here. This is my third tower I built. I know there's about. God, oh my god. Oh my god. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh god, jeez. I know there's barbed wire right there. But this was the next one, and I was like, this is a long walkway. So I built one down there. And it kind of worked, but it was like, oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't break my leg. It's one of my biggest problems in this game. I break my leg. Trap damage. I'm not even near a trap. So my next big plan, very time consuming, was this hole, this moat that literally goes around my whole base with the metal platings. Actually, yeah, I think I did this, and then I did my bunker. We'll go to the bunker here in a second. But and the drawbridge was like second to last. But this goes pretty much around my whole base. This honestly, this bunker is the last one I made, and yeah, whatever. It basically spike up my bum, bum 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 bum. Basically goes around my whole base. It's two blocks wide, 3 blocks deep. That way they can't jump out. Now, why I decided to put metal sidings in it is because zombies dig. Their legs broke, they're crawling, and they can't climb and move around, they will just dig. And before I fixed underneath my towers where those spikes are, they would just end up dig, and that could be catastrophic, because if they dig out enough, the ground will collapse, and so will my towers. But yes, this goes all the way around my base. It was actually where this road was. I didn't have dugout, but I realized I had an auger, which is a crazy drilling machine. That would have saved me some time when I first made this, but I didn't know. Actually, no, the mine is the last thing I made, but we'll talk about that too. But yeah, I did this all by shovel and pickaxe when I had an auger, and the 2 hours it took you to do it could have been like 30-45 minutes. Zombies or dogs? Dogs are a headache in this game. Zombies. Why? No. I'm glad you guys are showing up. I'll show them like combat aspects of this game. Oh. I had a flashlight. Yo. You broke my leg? I hate these guys at night. Those are the ones. Bro. See, in the PC version, you can actually make something called junk turret that like handle this kind of stuff. Get out. It's not even a blood moon night. I'm just trying to finish my presentation here. Oh, I don't even have my hat. Ooh. Sell that. Yeah, I'm at the point I just sell a bunch of stuff. I have a flashlight on my gun, whatever. No, don't need that. Oh well. Zombie mobs are usually the ones that carry the guns. Crazy enough. Which makes sense. That was lead. Pair of pants. Don't need. Check around. I don't need. Don't need. Alright. And I can't jump up too, so that's why there's like these little divots along my base. God, where did y'all come from? Man, I gotta go fix my fucking leg, man. I said leg injury is the most common thing for me. It's a leg injury. Always breaking my leg, whether I'm falling or, as you see, those crawlers are quiet. Can't hear them. Freaking ninjas, dude. First aid kit. Gotta use splits, antibiotics. Oh, that's crap. I'm going wrong. Man, put your armor. You know. You can't choose your character. Of course, I chose Black Guy with the bro. I'll get more to the screen later. But the reason I use the mining helmet over anything in this game, even flashlights, is I could still, like, okay, this is the gun flashlight. It's brighter. It's like, oh, boom, boom, but if I have to switch, you know, let's say to my melee weapon, the machete or something, the light goes away. If I have the mining helmet, it's always on. Same thing with a flashlight. I can't hold a flashlight and a gun at the same time. So, mining is always better for you. What is that doing? Oh. Let's put you up, dude. It might seem like a lot of ammo. It's really not. It's one blood moon knight could drain out. Yeah. I don't need them. I have a perfect 600 pistol. I'll talk about that in a second. Alright, anyways, that's pretty much my base. Let's go to my bunker. Let's go to the first one I built. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Scared me. Alright, like I said, this kind of just went down 2 or 3 blocks, and then it was supposed to represent, you know, you drive your car and if they go up underneath the car if they have to fix it, blah 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 blah. Me in my brain and its creativity, it's a gift and a curse. I was like, let's dig down. Better yet, let's make a bunker across the way. Before this was even built, before my moat was built, and I was like, I don't really want to go to it. I want an underground tunnel to it. So I dug all this out by hand still. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. But I should have used the tools. This dog rock out with your auger out and be the envy of every miner. You know, see you sporting this sexy gas powered auger, dude. it literally decimates everything in a blink of an eye. I could have had this dug out easily. I have a vault door, which is the sturdiest door in the game. I have upgraded it just in case things ever got crazy here. These hay bales. I don't know if you see them earlier around my house. If I fall, they'll catch me. I won't break my leg, basically. Alright, so initially it was just like this. I had a little, you know, spike pit, barbed wires. It's deadly. I hate going in here and trying to fix stuff. I always get hurt. The first time I did it, I was like, man, I can't see above me because, like, I have spikes above me, which you'll see in a second, and it was just getting stuck up there. So I dug this out, got these little holes I can shoot through. Bang, 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 bang. Everything's fine. They can't get in through that little hole. They can't get in through that little hole. So it's all good. It's a nice, you know what I'm saying? Got structural integrity here. Everything's good. These, like, this is like base level scrap metal with iron, and then this is like upgraded. As you can tell, it's a little dark. It's a little dark. A little more dark. Again, vault door. Vault hatch, very sturdy. Can't really break it. These, just for show. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna try to literally just short. But yes, this. So the idea is they come, usually spawn from this way, they come this way, they fall on the spikes, they crawl down, and they fall into the pit of death. But now that I have like this, they can spawn from this way, run this way, run this way. They can't spawn in here because I have a log block. I pressed X before I went forward, but whatever. Which, I'll show you a land claim block, not a log block. But yeah, so now hopefully if they fall down here, they just run this way, come up this way. They're gonna fall in there, and I can just light them up. So, yep. Let's go to my next one. Close that. Iron garage doors fully upgraded. It's a rare occasion that even with this block down, which is the land claim block, you can only have one block, one bed. If I place another one, it just gets destroyed. And then if I place another bed, it gets destroyed because beds are respawn points. You don't have to worry about sleeping in this game, thankfully. But land claim is basically 40 blocks wide, whatever radius around it. So it's supposed to prevent zombies, but there's rare occasions like screamers, zombies who are little girls straight out of the ring. I promise you, that's exactly what they look like. Rare occasion they spawn back here. My AK is almost broke. Why is that? Oh, I use it a lot. Everything in this game is it's very time consuming. Alright. That's it for my base. Let's go over food stuff, things you can get. Water. You can make beer, goldenrod tea that gets rid of dysentery. I think you get that from snowberries. And food poisoning. I mean, which food poisoning just drains your stamina. It's not that bad. Cool drink is great with this red tea. Because if you're out in a desert area as such, down here, it's very hot. It's very hot. It's very hot. It's so hot. It's really hot. It's really hot. There's just more water down here. Snowballs. Because all you need is glass jars here and a campfire, and you can make use of free water, boiled clean water. That's where all this water comes from. Stuff you can make: antibiotics, bacon and eggs, baked potato, blueberry, boiled blah 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 blah, cornbread, Fertilizers, important, you know, grilled meat, herbal meat stew is like the best thing to make, and bacon and eggs. It's like those are the best thing to make. Tallows, animal fat, can be used candle with flaming arrows, and it tells you what it's all for. You know, simple stuff. That's pretty much what I have. I think I need to eat. Do I need to eat? Eat. You're carrying something that smells track summons. Yes, carry anything meat related. Uh, Zombies will. Ooh, I was thirsty. Zombies will hunt you down. Oh. Now, PC, they have a meter for your food and hunger, but. Or it just lets you know when it gets a certain percentage, but it's right here. But again, we'll talk to that. I'll talk about that screen in a second. I'm trying to get through all this. So I have raw meat, they can't, you know, sun it in the fridge. Grilled meat cook ups, the best to make. I have meat stew here. Which, when I said it's the best to eat, if you look, that's how, you know, the percentage, you get 27.8, the wellness 1.6, that's your health, and that's why, with like 137 to 138, highest I ever got was like 150 something, but your max is 200, and then you can get like 50 extra, through the skill points, but, you die, you lose wellness, and yeah, I've died stupidly. See, that's a 1, it's a 1.6, the grill meat's 0.8. It's like they're the best to eat if you want to get your wellness up. And some stuff can't make. Most stuff you at least need a cooking pot, cooking grill. Beakers are mostly for this. The medicine section, everything else you can make, but you need a cooking pot. Bottom line, and wood to burn. That's just it'll burn for 350 hours. And in a cooking grill, you make the best stuff, but cooking pot is essential. Unfortunately, the stoves don't work like stoves should, so that's why I built like this to make it look like a stone top. My buckets in there, all my canned goods, dried goods in here, stuff I found. Honey, which is important. It can cure if like the level first stage of being affected. Those blue and white pills you saw in the bathroom is what you usually take if it gets too far, but if you have some honey, eat it. This is stuff I pick up outside. I didn't show my bottom. Yucca fruits, corn, blueberries, and mushrooms. Make different stuff with those. Shows you forages. How this works. Again, you need stuff up here. These calipers, tool die you cannot find. You have to buy those, and they're expensive from traders. Anvils, I think you can occasionally come across. But for the most part, you pretty much have to buy all these. And forges, not only just for, you know, raise clay. This is where you can make forged iron and forged steel. What I mainly use it for is forged iron and forged steel, which is, you know, the toughest metal. Steel, of course, being the toughest. I make arrowheads, rockets, and mini bike. That's really all I use it for. And then, of course, bullets, bullet tips, bullet casings, stuff like that. Nails on occasion. I don't really use it for anything else. Now, unfortunately, I'll show you. If you don't mind, come here. How this works. You don't, it's not what you have in your inventory, okay? Guys, we can have a bunch of fun tomorrow. Y'all are killing me. We can have so much fun tomorrow. We can have so much fun. Yes. I didn't want to come down here. Yes, you can destroy your own stuff, so be careful. Shoot, that's why I don't just get a rocket launcher and go crazy. Which I wish was off, or you could turn off. Is my light on? I can barely see me. Stop, damn it. See, this is 100%. So yeah, you could imagine higher. Only reason I turned it off is before. Are you dead? Hey. Frick, dude. Before, I didn't have all these weapons, and I didn't have a bunch of stuff. I forgot I had a door here. I have a bunch of stuff, so it's a little too much for me, and I was just burning through my ammo. Ammo is scarce to this game, unless you buy it or make it, and both is kind of difficult. Anyway, so what I would do, I can't do anything with raw iron. I can't do nothing but scrap it, or I can put it in the forge. Which, how this works, basically, I didn't put 6,000 pieces of raw iron in there. It gets smelted down, and then it's just stored in there. So you just turn it on. It just goes 1 second, boom, and then different thing. I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5 each, second or whatever. And it's just stored in there, and then you can just use it, which is helpful because you only have 4 spaces to work with. So if I needed to make like some frames, I needed to make some arrows, I needed a bandage, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bad, and this is full because like I'm trying to scrap this iron. And let's see, iron, it'll take 14 hours. I can't. I mean, you can cancel it, but it's just less of a hassle if you just put it in here. And let it do its thing. Now, another aspect of this game, I mentioned screamers earlier. And my phone's charged enough. That's good. Let me take it up to charge. Screamers are attracted to heat, and screamers attract more zombies, of course. So if I have both of these going, screamer would definitely pop up. If I kill her without her seeing me, she won't scream. But if that shot of me shooting her is not the killing blow, she's gonna be pretty upset with me, and she's gonna scream, and then zombies will spawn up out the ground. Go through quickly. Everything pretty much fine. This game pretty much have everything. All this stuff down here is only stuff you can buy. I'm pretty sure later versions you probably can make it yourself. But yeah, like this oven, it's just for show. You can't cook on it. It sucks. You find mechanical stuff off cars, duct tape, glue. Is very important. Nails, kind of important. Paper. Early on, when you make a blunder boost, it's good for you when you need to make ammo for it. Motor oil, I think you need for repair kits. Animal fat, bones, make bone shivs. That's pretty much it. Arrows, feathers you need for arrows. Steel arrowheads are crap to make steel tipped arrows, and it's the best. And of course, steel's the strongest. Resources you can find in the wild: wood, stone. You can make cobblestone from clay and stone. These come from the forge. This you find out breaking down stuff in the wild: cars, stoves, oven, refrigerators, anything metal, basically. Lead and brass you find. Break down. Destroyed stone is something special. If there was a hole in this ground like this, as you can tell, it's a little different. You can make kind of different stuff to put there to fill in the hole. Coal and nitrate, very important. Nitrate powder. Not only is coal a good source to put in the foraging and campfire. Why did you do that? Because if you see these trees, I planted all of these trees, and every time I cut them down, I plant them back. So yeah, I'm gonna just burn wood because coal is more important for me for gunpowder. Dirt's just dirt. There's really no use for it. Plant fibers is important at the beginning of the game to get you going. It's like one of the first things you have to collect. Sand has its moments, purposes. You use it for cement, right? Right. Matter of fact, where is my cement? Is my cement done? Nah, cement mixture. As you see, stuff you can make in the cement mixture. Fertilizer is great. Rotting flesh you get off of zombies from stabbing them. Nitrate I have, dirt I have, but rotting flesh I don't. I had a lot, but I didn't find. It took me forever to find this. That's the other thing. This game is RNG based. So stuff you find. Why am I putting concrete in the fridge? What the? Lay off the weed, man. What is wrong with me? Yeah, it's I'm about ready to go on a little adventure after my blood moon tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my stuff, honestly. You know what? I'll let y'all just have it. Y'all shit, they don't spawn aggressively. Right. So I feel like I could go ahead and put my stuff up. Then we'll come back to it. Anyway. Tools, pretty much, I believe this is every tool you can find in the game. Of course, you start off with stone and iron in the beginning. Stone shovel, stone axe. I'm gonna need you. I'm going old school. Need my pickaxe. You can make clubs eventually. Wooden club. All have different effects. Just take time to read, learn them. Has 35 damage to zombies, 35 to blocks, which is basically you hit something. And it does matter, like tools, like that does 35 damage because it's a club. Like you expect like a club to do damage, but axe does more block damage because in this game it's used more as a tool. But they understand, hey, an axe, you can actually do some damage with it. We're going to give it a little bit of damage. That's why the pickaxe is weaker and the shovel is weak, but they do. This is the best. Bermuda and my baby right now. This thing crazy, bruh. It's just like splatter game, bruh. Claw hammer, I may need that. Wrench, I know I need that. Flashlights, I don't need. I just tape them on to my guns. Spotlights. Those lights you saw out there. Usually I go with the power tools, but these two take gas. Yeah. They take gas, and I don't want to use up all my gas because I got a mini bike. Torches, I don't need. Armor. This is every armor in the game you can make so far. This is where you start off. Fiber. Plant fiber. Then you can get the cloth. Once you learn enough, you can get the animal, you get the leather, you get scrap, iron. Iron is scrap. No, yeah. These three you have to find recipes for, blueprints. They never usually this aggressive. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you, but we're about to go put Bermuda to work. Ah! I mean, yeah, they're crawling on the spikes, so eventually they'll die, but yeah, get back, fudge. Missed. Ow. Oh, you just popped up out the ground. Oh my god. I ain't got no armor on, and I'm affected. Of course. That's the only problem with Bermuda, she's slow. I should have just brought my rocket launcher out here. That's the only problem with her. She is slow. See, this is where you get brass from. You find stuff like this, scrap it, you get it pretty good. Oh, he has my pants? Hey, I don't have that. I was just about to explain that to you guys. Actually, just basically levels. 600's the max. The better it is, of course, the better the weapon is. Does more damage to blocks and enemies, durability and stuff like that. So you want to keep the best stuff, but also at your workbench. I don't need to close it. I have a moat on my base. So point how many metal doors right there is keep enemies out. Now I have the moat, and the moat does its job. Armor. Yeah, see, these are 447, but what you can do, anything better, it's honestly, you can combine any. You put the 4.4s in there, you put the C on it. Well, if it was a 600, it would upgrade it. Like, if it was like 447, 454, it'd probably upgrade it to a random number. Like 470, 480, something like that. But I have 600 and they're fully repaired and fixed, so that's good. I thought hazmat would be important, but it's not important yet because there's no plot. Because real quick, I'll show you. This red area on the map is nothing but radiated zone. In this black area is the edge of the map. Clearly, there's more up here, but again, this game's not finished. So, yeah, this stuff. You know, it's crafting, go close. These little books, if y'all decide to play this, you go through anything that has a book, you have to find the recipe for out in the wild, buy it in a chest, in a drawer. You have to find each piece, not one and you get them all. You know, no, they're all separate. Iron is one of them, but certain stuff, as you see, iron wasn't in that. Go here and go to clothing. Iron is here because you make certain stuff on you, and then you make, of course, better stuff at the workbench. That's why iron is in there, and they're all ranked by the best. So scrap, iron is better than scrap. Heavy bandits better than iron. Military is honestly the best, which I'm gonna go ahead and throw on. I don't like the boots. The boots. Yo, the boots make you look like you stole your daddy's work boots, bro. Why do you do my man like that, though? No. No, put that back. No. But it literally says, military armor provides the best armor defense, so. And I didn't find that till late in the game, so. I wonder if that's like part of it. Alright, I'm infected. Yes, you can eventually die from infection. No, I've never had, but all these damn pills I found through airdrops mostly. Alright, by the time I'm probably done explaining all this other crap, I should be ready to go, honestly. Yeah, I gotta heal myself again. God damn. Unfortunately, taking pills lowers your wellness, so whatever. Whatever. Oh, I was supposed to go to my other bunker. God, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Am I ready to go? I don't know. These are clothes you can find. Different hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets are important. More important than you think. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. Pants, shorts, all this other stuff, different things for your face, your eyeballs. I'm gonna go black goggles. I'm gonna throw I'm gonna put my BDU on. I'm gonna put my BDU on. Come on. I'm gonna throw my BDU. I'm gonna throw my BDU. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna put a hoodie on. Cause I hate the goofy look of the mining helmet just on top of my head, and luckily this gets rid of it. Put on the hood. Bam. Can't see it. But it's still there. I can still use it. I just have a glowing circle in the middle of my forehead. Alright, oh, hold on. I gotta blow my nose. Alright, everybody. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. What else was weapons. So in this game you can come across pistols, magnums, SMG, blunderbuss, which is something you can make like right off the bat. It's a very weak shotgun, but I mean it's better than nothing. So you can make sawed-offs, you can make regular shotguns, AK, hunting rifle, sniper rifle, rocket launcher, bone shiv, hunting knife, and a machete, bow, bit of round for me, sister spaghetti, and eventually a crossbow. Gunpowder. These are important, of course, to make your bullets for your gun, which you have to learn, which I'll talk about in a second. And then these all can be turned into landmines. See, recipe to make a homemade landmine, makeshift landmine. Perfect case for a yummy homemade cooked landmine. Yeah. Which work amazing. I've died for more landmines than anything, because certain areas of the map they just have them in random locations, and it's really annoying. But we're gonna go with pistol, aka hunting rifle. Yes, this is just a munitions box I made just for the sake of being sake. It's pretty. I mean, I have a shotgun, maybe. Yeah. Let me get my AK a break. I really hate giving my AK a break, man, because I really don't like going out without automatic weapons, but at the same time I like to switch it up too. So These actually do the most damage. The only reason the shotgun is like at 149 because you have to use special slugs for it, and I think you can find those. I don't know if I ever have, but for the most part, you got to make them, and they're very consumed. Now, another thing, these weapons is something you have to. You can't even make, but you do have to come across the recipe for in a wild, like a book for handguns, how you make a handgun. But just because you learn it, don't mean you get to make one or you get one right off the bat. No, you have to find these parts, right? These four. You don't need a flashlight. That's just optional. But you need to find a grip, a receiver, parts, barrel, and this is for every single gun. Find them in the wild. And then you like that, you just assemble it, and then you'll be able to use it. Am I gonna need my money? No. Money is strictly for traders, which you find pretty good stuff there. Put my t-shirt up. T-shirt had no panties on. Ooh, yeah. It's 3-8. Actually, I love my hunting rifle. It's literally what do you call it? It's a bolt action. Jesus. So it's like boom, 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 and it does a lot of damage. Yes, 123. I'm doing 113. What's my sniper? 112. Bring my AK. Come on, my shotgun. I'm a shotgun. I didn't even grab it. I was talking about it. I have a shotgun, pistol, and AK. Typical. Alright. I need to get what I usually take, and then I don't want to go too far. I guess I could just go sell my stuff and come back. Honestly, kind of running out of time. I'm gonna get this all set up. I'm supposed to be making dinner with my little bit, and my girls should be home soon. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about using my little sister's room. She's not here no more. It's my recording place, but I don't know. We'll see. Now, there's certain stuff I bring with me at all times. I like to at least have a little bit. That way I can quick make stuff, good stuff, fix stuff, whatever. And that's wood and iron. Wood and iron. Got all my tools, got my armor on. Repair kits. This is cloth just to fix your clothes. Oh, chemistry stations. This is everything you can make here at the chemistry station. Ha! Yes, it says human turd. You need a poop to make fertilizer. I mean, that makes sense, but it's disgusting. First aid kits. Getting low, man. Golly. That's it, right? Yeah. So boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's right. I forgot my melee weapon. So I bring 3 guns at least and a melee, and it's usually a machete because machetes are good for chopping zombies down, and if I come across animal, which I don't need to hunt no more really, I cut them down. Okay. Alright, I have it set it up. Wooden iron right there. Tools right here. Carry my wrench. You there. Slugs here. You there. You you here. You there. And then coat here. And that's how I usually have everything set up. Make sure everything's reloaded. I'm 8. I probably could use a little bit more food, but here we are. This is what we're gonna talk about real quick. This is where you see your level. I'm about to level up to 170. Actually, cool. You level up pretty fast in this game, honestly. And of course, the main way to do it is kill zombies. But there's bunches and bunches of other ways to level up quick as the zombies. Wellness, yes, C minus 230 max, and 100 off. Where you check your food and water. Temp is important because you can get too cold, you get too hot. That's what I'm wearing provides plus 16 to my base temperature of wherever I'm at. Which even with a hoodie on, I still get cold, so I can. Puffer coat provides 40 insulation right here, which is perfect. Keep toasty even in the coldest environments. Yeah, it's different stuff. That's like a 10. That's 4. My pants is 2. You know what? I'll put on my military pants. All right, it's morning. It's morning. Airdrop hits about lunchtime at 12. I'm gonna fix my pants up real quick. Only thing I hate is you fix stuff. You can change with skill. You know, the more you don't have the. Oh, I thought she was military. It's a cloth rack. And how you can tell, it's up here in the corner. Repair, it tells you what you need. Cloth wrap. See, it's 591. No, it's 573. So every time you repair something, it goes down, except for your weapons, like your guns. But these will go down if I fix them that way. That's why it's usually the best way just to use the workbench, because it won't take away levels. Only upgrades. But I don't have an extra pair of BDUs just sitting around. Anyway, it tells you how many zombies killed, player kills. I don't play with nobody. I died 22 times. How far I travel, items crafted, and my longest life. 33 in-game hours. No, 33 real life hours. Yeah. Probably died from a random landmine out in this area, which is called the destroyed area, which it name literally means that it's destroyed. Everything's destroyed. I think has to be like a nuclear fallout, right? Because this is the desert, and this is destroyed. This very dark area that you can probably barely make out is scorched, and then it's like healthy up here. Well, a little mini desert. It's not as hot as down there, but and like snow. So I don't know the story. It has to be nuclear, right? And then there's radiation down there. Right? Makes sense. I think that's it. Now, she'll text me. She'll text me, hopefully. I'm not ready for this. She don't even know I'm doing this. She will. I'm not even gonna hide it from her. She will, but I'm not ready for you to just walk in and be like, oh, dude. Alright, this confusing pile of mess is skill perks. Basically, everything that's 100, you level up on your own by using or doing that. So I use my pistol up 74, a rifle. Everything else I have to buy. buy this. I just need one more point. See, these are craftings. This is what I meant. Some stuff you have to buy or find. Yeah, that's one of them. This is where you see your points, how many you have, points available, and of course that's how much they cost. So yeah, like I said, everything that goes to 100 you do on yourself, and that's also how you can level up outside of just killing zombies. So making weapons, using blunt, using knives. You'll see, yes. Making tools, mining, all that construction on my base. This is weird. My construction's not up. I mean, I've done more mining than construction, but it's whatever. Making armor, I've found more armor than it made it, so it's whatever. Bardic trading, very important. Secret stash helps. Treasure hunter helps because you find over here is quests you find. But these treasures are on your map. You find, oh god, where am I going? You find on your map. This treasure hunter helps. So that means that's a 5x5 block radius. I think you start off like 20 base. On the ones like 52 is like 10, I want to say. 10 or 8. And then this is 5. Which is so much easier because you have to literally dig for it. And then this adds points to what you find. So, you know, this is like some of the stuff I started with first. This is blah, 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 blah. How fast you loot and stuff, because it's a little timer sometimes. Survival and camos pretty important in the beginning. Lowers your thirst and hunger, so you don't have to panic. Athletics, you're gonna get. I don't know, unless you get lucky. It took me 112 days to find a blueprint for my mini bike, and it's all RNG based. It's nothing else. It's just by chance. Hey, you open this crate. Is it going to be in there? And it's literally called mini bikes for dumb shits. No, so whatever. Health nuts important. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is important. All this stuff, it's important. Whatever. In the beginning, play how you want to play. I know I said we was gonna go on a little adventure, do some stuff, but I actually gotta get off here. My lovely fiance's coming home. We gonna cook dinner. She wants another cooking lesson from Chef Boy Is He Fly. So that's what I'm gonna do for her. And my baby girl's coming home for her GG's. So we just gonna have a nice little family time, and tomorrow, maybe later, I don't know, we'll experience a blood moon, and I'll show you what a blood moon look like, and then we'll do a little bit of adventure. Alright, your boy Tom Fooly is signing off, baby. Took another screenshot.